Hey guys, this is Cherie for my Module 4 reflection. So why it's important that parents are involved in every step of their child's educational process. Because for these students, there really isn't anyone else. From what I've seen, there's a lot of people that just don't want to deal with it. They don't want to, they're not getting paid. There's not enough in the budget for it. They're not getting paid to do it. They don't have teachers to do it. And like one of the boys in the video, his mom said that she didn't even have a transition plan, and he was about to graduate. So she had to call several people all the time to keep on top of it. There's not anyone else who will do that for them. So if you don't have parents that are involved, that kid kind of gets lost in the system. SPED students are also, just like I said, put on the back burner, really, because there is no funding. So as an educator, how can I ensure that parents have input and are active participants in their child's educational programming? Well, right now, what I do, I have weekly progress reports. I do phone calls, phone texts, emails. I make daily contact with parents. I do not always get responses. I have parents that are not involved at all. I've got middle schoolers right now. So I've got parents who I've only heard, I've never seen them, only heard them on the phone, and that's once or twice. Yet they are the first ones who will call my boss to tell on me for something. Then I've got the parents that are very involved, always there, always to every meeting, always answering the phone, texting me, calling me, wanting to know this or that. And I've also got the parents who are really overbearing and bossy and pushy and kind of mean. Basically, they want to make sure that their child's being taken care of. And most people, or they've had experience with people not doing it, not being there for their child, so they've got their guard up, and they're just, well, my child deserves this is on his IEP, this is what you're supposed to do. And I'm like, well, yeah, we're doing that, okay, let's talk about it. So I've got 3 types of parents, basically. The topic that had the most impact on my perceptions about the effect ASD has on families and on the lifespan of individuals with the ASD is, I still have a hard time with the subject in the video of when they turn 21, they lose all of their support. That has a huge effect on families. I've got an 18-year-old, so, there's not much support now, not much at all, but when there's nothing, what are you going to do? It's kind of worrisome. The lifespan of individuals, like, I can't think of the boy's name because I forget names, but the one that was regressing in the video because he wasn't going to school, that's pretty scary. Like, 21 and forgetting how to use his language and use his words and just kind of going backwards and into his inner self. It's pretty scary. It makes you wonder, like, I saw that most up to 30 years old live with their parents still. And, like, a lot of them are going to have to. Especially, and it does have to do with money. Like, everything has to do with the government funding and the fact that they're not put priority. They're like, oh, if they're 21, they don't have it anymore. So they don't need this. When in reality, they really do. So that is my reflection for Module 4.